Everything should be a lot better now. Okay, so this is going to be a series of playthroughs to go through X Legacy Collection 1 and 2, collecting all the Hunter medals in an efficient manner. Not necessarily the best way, but it's kind of more geared toward those who have kind of played all 8 games already. This isn't going to be really a beginner's walkthrough. But it's not necessarily going to be a speedrun walkthrough either, because, you know, I'm not well versed in most of these games. So this is actually the second part. I did stream last night, but the recording was like really rough. So the things that I did get there, I will go back and re-record getting those Hunter medals on my copy on Switch. As you can see, I'm on PS4 right now. So just a briefly to go over what I did yesterday and what I will do again. Let's look at the trophies I already have. They've hacked our comms. Listen to 10 tracks for long enough with the music player, and then listen to the secret track. The secret track actually unlocked when I beat X Challenge, but I believe it'll also unlock when you beat any of the 4 games on your on the collection. And then blast through the credits. This is pretty easy. You'll see this coming up, as I'm going to do that again on Challenge 1. Try falling into a pit in Rookie Hunter mode in X6. This is the only one that requires... This is the only medal that requires Rookie Hunter mode, actually. Defeat an enemy while wearing the ultimate armor in X6. And the 3 X Challenge trophies in this one. Complete a stage with at least 9 minutes left on the timer, so go fast. And complete a stage with no more than 3 minutes left on the timer, which means wait it out big time. And then, of course, complete everything. And I did get a couple in Legacy Collection 1 as well. They're both related to X Challenge. I did complete an X Challenge stage equipped with only the X Buster. And check your own ranking in X Challenge, which is the only online required trophy, I believe. But first order of business right now is I'm going to complete all X Challenge stages, Volume 1. The other reason last night's stream didn't survive was I attempted it on normal, and I walled at the very, very end. The final boss was ridiculous on normal. From what I've seen, normal is a little too hard, but easy is a little too easy. So if you just want the trophies, Hunter medals in this case, in any case, easy is the way to go. So we're going to go back, we're going to do easy mode.
Mega Man X Legacy Collection.
Let's get right into it. Let me see if my options are the same. They, in fact, are. Let's put the remix sound effects on. Why not? Alright, and now we're going to go to easy mode. Okay. Stage 1 is not going to be bad. Arctic Antics. Walrus and Penguin have joined forces to overload an experimental reactor at the North Pole and plunge the Earth into an eternal winter. Stop them, X. I did try normal last night, Cab, and I got very close. I got to the final stage, and I, for the life of me, could not beat it. Alright, so just a brief overview. In X Challenge, you have three 3 stages per section here. This is stage 1, so the first fight is Penguin and Walrus, and you can see the other 2 fights. Second fight will be Gator and Crab, and then third will be Slash Beast and Crescent Grizzly. And you're given 9 special weapons to select from. In these are each of the 6 bosses' weakness weapons are in here, so you can plan that accordingly to get the most out of this. So what I'm going to do is pretty much pick 1 weakness per stage. So for this first one, I'm going to pick either Fire Wave or Rising Fire. I think I'll go with Fire Wave. For the second stage, I'll check Spin Wheel, and for the third, Ground Hunter. Again, just one check that my options are good. We're good. All right. Let's get into it.
Chill Penguin. Frostwall.
And again, I'm not doing the medals for this because I've already done them. I'll go back and do those on Switch later. So get Fire Wave out, because that's Penguin's weakness. I'll charge it up. Charging it up is generally better, because it does a ton of damage. You get a lot of ammo for this, too. See, Penguin's dead, and Walrus is dead. Very easy. Like, easy mode, you are too overpowered. You do a ton of damage to bosses. They do barely anything to you. You get health refills between each stage. Your weapon energy is full to the brim. It's just, like, it's pathetic. Like, I'm gonna breeze through this. Oil and Water. Gator's Walking Fortress has come back online, and he's got backups. Stop them before they can wreak any more havoc on the city. We're counting on you, X.
Wheel Gator. Bubble Crab.
So I chose Spin Wheel here because that's Crab's weakness. The downside with that is, actually, I don't know how much damage it's going to do to Gator, because this is actually Wheel Gator's weapon. It actually does hurt him. That's interesting. Not too much. Fire Wave does not work underwater, so we're just going to buster this guy. There we go. Let's see what Ground Hunter does to him. I think generally at least on easy mode, the charged special weapons always do more damage than your Buster. Yeah, that was pretty good. And you can see for Volume 2, for the medal to clear stage with 9 minutes left, you can see it's really easy on easy. Underground Fight Club. A pair of Mavericks are challenging you to a 2-on-1 deathmatch. Buster against Claw? Be careful, X. It looks like these two bear a grudge. Oh, God. We got puns. We got bad puns.
Slash Beast. Crescent.
So I chose Ground Hunter for this because that is Slash Beast's weakness. And when you hit Slash Beast with Ground Hunter, he just kind of, like, acts kind of dumb. You can see, even though it's not Grizzly's weakness, I'm still doing pretty good damage to him with this. I'm pretty sure on easy you actually get more ammo than normal as well. As you can see, I have a ton of charged Ground Hunter to use on him. I feel like on normal it was only like maybe 10 maximum, and I have 18 uses left. So yeah, that's stage 1. Obviously, this is the score that you would be uploading. Alright, on to stage 2. We got Storm Eagle, Storm Owl, Spiral Pegasus and Neon Tiger, and Volt Kraken and Shield Sheldon. The weapons I'm going to use here are... I'm going to pick Aiming Laser for Storm Owl, Spinning Blade for Tiger, and Goo Shaver for Kraken. Boom and Zoom. The Death Rogumer 2 has been hijacked by a pair of high-flying Mavericks, and they've turned its weapons on the city. Stop them before they attack X. So this one's cute that they pair up both Storm bosses.
Storm Owl.
I think this is the only time you see Storm Owl in this mode. See Eagle like 3 times. Actually, I don't know how good charged aiming laser really is for this. It's always kind of a weird weapon. Again, no real problem. This fight is the first true gatekeeper on normal. This is actually, on normal, this is a pretty brutal fight. Jungle Dogfight. X, look out. Neon Tiger's signal is some kind of trick. We've just picked up Spiral Pegasus at high altitude waiting to ambush you. Keep one eye on the sky.
Spiral Pegasus. Neon Tiger.
This is tough on normal because it's a very small room, so you have very little room to actually avoid Pegasus, because he's so big. And hopefully we're just going to loop Tiger. And just kind of ignore Pegasus until the end. There we go. Yeah, Sigma and Nightmare Zero. I forget if that's in this game, in this version, or Volume 2. I forget which one. Alright, Undersea Lockdown. A breakout is in progress at the Undersea Maximum Security Prison at point E131. Break through Sheldon's defenses and stop Kraken from hacking the doors.
Full credit. Shield Sheldon.
Yeah, so I picked Goo Shader for this. You could probably pick Metal Anchor and get similar results. Just, I don't think you can hit Sheldon as often as Kraken. Yeah, I kind of want Sheldon to go into his second phase, because this is a lot of waiting around. He's at about half health, so... Can I hit him like this? I can't. Okay. I'm not sure about that. And you can see I could just take all the hits I want on easy. The other thing to note about X Challenge is that between Volume 1 and Volume 2, the third part of every stage is unique to each game. So that was Volume 1. In Volume 2, that fight is different. It's two different bosses. So next, Stage 3, we got Spark Mandrill and Bubble Crab, Cyber Peacock and Tunnel Rhino, and Dr. Doppler and God Machino Inari. Alright, so for the first one, I think we're just going to cheese out Spark Mandrill with Shotgun Ice. The second fight, I think Soul Body, and the third fight, well... Yeah, I think God Machine is kind of more annoying, so we'll pick Ray Splasher there. So, alright, Part 1. High Voltage Heist. Mandrill and Crab have infiltrated the old power station to salvage its inverter matrix for sale on the black market. This powered-up theft must be stopped.
Spark Man. Bubble Crab.
Yes, you can get the trophies on easy. X Challenge, there are no difficulty requirements at all. You can do everything on easy. Thank God. Actually, a good way to deal with Crab is to jump over him, because that will typically force him into do his pincer move here. And he'll never bubble up when he does that, so you can actually hit him more like this. There we go. When it comes to normal, I know you get a different picture when you complete normal, I'm not sure about anything else. And then no one's beaten hard mode, so no one knows what that unlocks, if anything. Glitch in the system. Tunnel Rhino takes such pride in his drilling skills that he's even trying his hands at data mining. Lol lol. Stop him and his accomplice before they steal any data.
Cyber Beacon. Tunnel Rhino.
So with this one, I picked Soul Body over Acid Burst, because no matter what, Tunnel Rhino is just going to be charging back and forth. And Peacock's moves can get kind of annoying over time, so we're going to... Wow, Peacock with the feint. Because you can get multiple hits off on Soul Body, we could just kind of sit here. No problemo. Alright, stage 3. This is when it starts to get really fun. I think it shows off a lot of good stuff when they play when they use not Maverick bosses. Doppelgang. Up X, it's time for a virtual training session. What would happen if you faced Dr. Doppler and his most fearsome creation at the same time?
Dr. Doppler. God Car Machine Oil.
The strategy here is to just get rid of God Car Machine ASAP and just kind of ignore Doppler at first, because you know he's going to put up his healing field a whole bunch, and you know you really don't really want to you really don't want to bother with that too much. Because it just means that, like, you know, while you're trying to hit God Car Machine, you're not going to be able to do much. Until he's dead. But also, you can force him to use his shield, and he is immediately vulnerable once he drops it. So you can get hits off on him quicker and safer. And he'll just loop like this. He'll do bullets, and then he'll do his charge attack. And then the last hit, you can hit him whenever you want, because he actually takes the damage before he heals it. So you can, so the last hit you can do safely without having to worry about him healing. Alright, for stage 4, we have Magma Dragoon and Neon Tiger, Spike Rose Red and Wire Sponge, and Storm Eagle and Toxic Seaforce. So, for the first fight, I'm going to pick Double Cyclone because it's a long-range move and it pierces. Piercing damage special moves are the name of the game in this, because you can pretty much hit both bosses whenever you want with this. The same is going to apply for the second stage. We're going to pick Ground Fire, because actually these weapons pretty much have the same animation. And for the third fight, we'll pick Frost Shield. I forgot to read the description. That's no big deal. I'll read it when I get done. I think, can I? I forget. I forgot to read that one. Oh well. Just dodge out of the way, because... And with this, as long as Tiger doesn't really get in your way, you can kind of loop. You can stun lock Dragoon with using double Cyclone. Wow, man, really? There we go. I've seen that there are ways to kind of get Tiger locked into that little lava pool on the right to probably make the fight even easier, but on easy, you don't need to do that. I can't go back and read that description, can I? I guess not. Oh well. We'll just go with this. Garden Variety. The Deep Jungle Reclamation Center was a promising project, but now it's been swallowed up by deadly mechanical vines. Get to the bottom of this crisis. So this one makes sense. We get both plant bosses. Or at least two of the plant bosses. Though a sponge technically isn't a plant. And even though I'm not using Sonic Slicer, yes, you can use it and chop Sponge in half in this mode. Even better, while Sponge is doing his shield move, you can hit him with Charge Ground Fire. Okay, I just missed Angry Skip. To avoid this, just stand right next to him, and the lightning will never touch you. Storm warning. Sudden whirlwinds and torrents of acid rain have assaulted the shipyard where a new fleet is being built. This high-level sabotage can only mean Mavericks.
Toxic Seahorse.
So the one thing I can't quite figure out is if Toxic Seahorse's invulnerability bug kind of works in this mode. Either it doesn't, or I'm just doing it wrong. So I think kind of you hit him. Not really. I'm not sure it really works. And so having Eagle in a boxed room is kind of dumb, honestly. Because there's not much he can do to you. He can only hurt you when he dives and when he spits out eggs. Like, that's all he can do. Otherwise, he's, like, pretty ineffectual in a box room. You know, otherwise he's just going to push you away. There he goes. Yeah, I just can't quite figure out if you can quick kill Seahorse. I think maybe now I can read the description for 4-1. Let's take a look at that. Way of the Warrior. X, what do you make of this mystery message we just received? Dragon and Tiger stand as one. I thought that was a typo at first, but it's not. Face your doom in the mountain's heart. Alright, Stage 5 is Spiral Pegasus and Dark Necrobat, Morph Moth and Lizard Wolfang, and Tidal Whale and Jet Stingray. So for the first one, we're going to pick Flash Laser, because the other option would be Darkhold, and that's really ineffectual. For the second, we're going to pick Magma Blade, which I think is like OP in this mode. You'll see why. And for the third one, what would be better? I think I'll try Frost Tower. So, alright, read this one. Light and Shadow. Two winged mavericks have challenged each other to a duel high above the city, and the fallout from their fighting is threatening the people below. Stop them. I really like this pair-up. I think these guys actually have a decent amount of synergy to them. You won't be able to see it on easy, but I think they kind of work pretty well together on normal. It's actually kind of it's a challenging fight, but it's a fun fight. Just be wary of Pegasus. He can still knock you off. He even got that kill off screen. Gestation operation. Morph Moth has hired a bodyguard to keep him safe while he matures in his cocoon. Are we already too late to stop him? There's no time to waste.
Morph Moth. Lizard Wolfang.
So this one's actually interesting for Wolfang, because it's a thin room with a very high ceiling once Moth morphs. So he can go like really high up and hang on the invisible ceiling there. It's a very interesting fight. So, yeah, the way charged Magma Blade works, just litter the screen with it, because you can have multiple on screen at the same time. Yeah, charged flash laser is actually a pretty good weapon. I know people don't use it, but you never really see it much in, you never see it in, like, speed runs or anything. But yeah, Charge Magma Blade is the MVP of easy mode. It just goes everywhere, and you can't get hit out of it, because it pretty much activates as soon as you start. Naval engagement. Whale and Stingray have been busting through our blockade to deliver supplies to their Maverick allies, but this time they'll find you there waiting for them.
Tidal Whale. Jet Stingray.
I think this is the only challenge where Jet Stingray appears. I think. So, this is going to be interesting because Tidal Whale is kind of an ice elemental boss. So they actually thought of this, and Frost Tower actually does no damage to him. And bosses do have those like elemental immunities and resistances, which I think is pretty good. So again, we're going to pick out So again, we're just going to like set everything on fire. And he's dead. Basically, all I'm saying is, if that weapon is available, use it. Alright, stage 6. Blaze Heat Nixon Blast Hornet, Blizzard Wolfang, and Burn Dino Rex, and I love this one. Colonel and General. I love that fight coming up. So, for the first one, the first fight, I think we'll pick Ground Dash. For the second fight, our best friend, Magma Blade. And for the third, I'm going to pick Twin Slasher. Aerial Bombardment. Blast Hornet is carpeting our mountain facilities in a barrage of bombs, but it's just a cover for Blaze Heatniks to close in for an attack. Stop the mechs.
Blaze Heatniks. Blast Hornet.
Ah, I missed one. So yeah, on normal, this fight could get kind of annoying. You might want to consider bringing Gravity Well to get rid of Hornet instead, because, you know, he's a lot more active. He throws a lot more crap on the screen. But on the other hand, if you get rid of Heatniks, the purple fire will disappear. So it's kind of there's perks to getting rid of one boss over the other. There's no one truly better option, I think. God, regular ground dash. I forgot how bad it is. It's a really bad weapon. Oh, and yeah, in Tidal Whale stage, yes, the spikes are still instant kill. Alright, of Ice and Fire. Once bitter rivals, Wolfang and Dinorex have joined forces to ambush you with a tricky mix of elemental attacks. Melt and quench this perplexing partnership. Yeah, this is like only the first challenge that's done a fire boss and an ice boss, right? You'd think that would be more of a reoccurring theme. So again, elements come into play. So even though I'm gonna just spam charge Magma Blade, it's not gonna do any damage to Dino Rex. He is immune to it. See, now it's done, so... We'll just Buster him for the rest. And remember, because this is based off the Ultimate Armor, you do have hover. Really, if you wanted to bring Wing Spiral for this fight, and probably like focus on Dino Rex and try and hit and worry about Wolfang at the end, you probably could do that. That's probably still good to do. Because that's one of the beauties of this mode. You have a lot of options, actually. Alright. Soldier's Pride. Why, when we fought for peace, did everything end in war? It's too late now. A soldier's pride will not allow surrender. Answer their challenge, X.
Colonel. General.
Been waiting for my fate is sealed. I have no choice.
So I chose Twin Slasher for this fight because because, like I said before, it's a piercing weapon is kind of one of the best things you could pick for this mode. So you still kind of have to aim for General's head a little bit. If it hits a certain point, it won't actually contact him. But I think when I did this yesterday, I picked Frost Tower to get rid of Colonel first, and that still worked well because General is actually is very easy to fight with Buster only. And even on normal, like I think that would be the way to go, to get rid of Colonel first, and then just kind of wait out General. But on easy, you can pretty much do whatever you want. Okay, stage 7, we've got Armored Armadillo and Rainy Turtleoid. That's a good pairing. Neon Tiger and Chill Penguin. And, oh god, this one I was scared of in normal. Split Mushroom and Infinity Maginian. Anyway, the weapons we're going to use here, I'm going to pick Electric Spark for Armadillo. I guess I'll pick Spinning Blade. And for the other one, well, using Guard Shell offensively is really stupid, so the only real option is Lightning Web for that. Shield Tactics. The distress call from an abandoned shrine was a maverick ploy. X, you're outnumbered and your enemies are shielded. Still, we believe in you.
Armored Armadillo. Rainy Turtle.
I dash with L1. Yeah, you can select. That's it's important to note. You can change your controls for this mode. The beauty of this one is that because Charge Electric Spark pierces, you can hit Turtleoid while his back is turned to you. I don't think you can hit him like that. No. You gotta wait for him to stop rolling in order to break the jewels again. It also breaks the jewels instantly, so it doesn't even make a big difference. Aurora Borealis. X, watch out. We've isolated the cause of that weird light show over the Arctic base. It's Neon Tiger and Chill Penguin signaling aerial units. Shut them down.
Neon Tiger. Chill Penguin.
So this one I just went with I went with picking Spinning Blade for this one because it's kind of easy to hitting Tiger with it forces him to jump to the opposite wall, so you can kind of AI loop him this way, assuming your Spinning Blades actually land, because you really have to finagle with Spinning Blade to really learn how to use it effectively. you know, if you don't use his weakness, I think Tiger moves around a lot more than Penguin does, you know, aside from sliding. So I don't know. You could probably do just fine with getting rid of Penguin first with Fire Wave. Probably works just as well. Actually, was Fire Wave Tiger's weakness in Mega Man Extreme 2? I forget the weakness circle in that game. Okay, Infinity Paradox. X, we're getting conflicting reports on enemy numbers in that weapons factory. Some are saying 2 Mavericks, others 2 dozen. Find out what's going on. So I think this is the only challenge where both of these bosses appear at all. And I was like worrying about this because people could tell you horror stories about Infinity Maginian. And honestly, when I did this on normal, this wasn't too bad. I think I probably just got lucky. So yeah, you can just kind of loop mushroom like this, given that Maginian doesn't hit you along the way. And a good speed tip is to shoot your lightning web close to the wall, because the actual web won't properly spawn, and you'll be able to shoot again sooner. Uh-oh, we got woohoos. Yeah, so Charge Lightning Web, which I don't remember really acting like this in X4. Maybe it does, and I just don't remember, but yeah, it seems not too bad for this mode. It really cuts down on Maginian's crap. Okay, 6 more fights to go. We got our best friend Spiral Pegasus again with Blaze Heatmix, Dark Necrobat and Blizzard Wolffang, and Orkmoth and Commander Yamark. So, again, Darkhold isn't worth it, so we're going to pick Ground Dash for Heatmix. Magma Blade, use it. And for the third fight, I will pick Ray Arrow, because Charge Ray Arrow you are invincible during. Temperature Critical. Emergency. We discovered a tunnel being used to channel magma energy, right under Hunter HQ. You have to stop the Mavericks before we're all toast. So, again, the room here is kind of a weird choice for one of these Mavericks. It's going to be in Heatmix's stage again. And this is weird for Pegasus, because, you know, for an aerial themed boss, he actually stays on the ground quite a bit in his first phase. Yeah, he doesn't come up to the air too much. It's only when his health gets a lot lower will he really start to come up here a lot more. So you actually have a lot of safety on the upper platforms early on. But once he's about half health or so, you know, that's when he starts diving. And that's when you kind of have to pay attention. You have to worry a little bit more. And the good thing about using charged ground dash is that it does freeze time for a little bit, so you can kind of like get a better judge on if you're going to hit or not. Frostbite. We have a hostage situation. Two vicious mavericks are threatening to use their fangs on some innocent Reploids unless you come alone to a duel. Good luck, X.
Dark Necrobat. Blizzard Wolf.
Again, I think this one is actually a decent pairing on paper. It helps that it's in Wolfang's room, so you have ice physics to deal with as well. It's important to note that the fireballs that come from this, they do fly in random directions, so it's possible that you don't get that you might miss. But you know, with how quickly you can cast it, the odds are you'll be fine. Operation Buzzkill. Morphmoths is saturating the Reploid habitat at point G117 with viral spores, and Yamark is shooting down anything that approaches. Take him down, X.
Morphmoth. Commander Yamark.
So again, I picked Charge Ray Arrow for this because you are invincible during the animation of Charge Ray Arrow. Actually, now that I'm gonna see if like fire does bonus damage to Moth, which does a decent amount. I'm not sure if it, I don't think it actually acts like a true weakness for him, because I think it does do a lot. So it's tough to say. I'm not sure if elements work in the same way for weaknesses as they do for resistances. But that did do a lot. But I can't tell if that's actually because of the weakness to fire, or it's just easy mode and everything does a lot of damage. Alright. The final 3 fights. So the way these worked in normal is that, you know, the first stage, Turtleoid and Mandrill, is a bit of an endurance test you gotta get through. It'll soften you up a little bit. Eagle and Player is a breather. That is the calm before the storm, because the final fight in Volume 1, Iris and Double, oh my god, I don't even know how to approach that fight on normal. So I'm very much looking forward to just pooping on this fight on easy. So anyway, with weapons we're going to pick. I'm going to choose... Let's see. I'll pick Shotgun Ice for Mandrill. I'll pick Meteor Rain. No, you know what? Instead of Meteor Rain, I'll pick Chameleon Sting. And for the final fight, it's like, you know, how do you even it's weird because, you know, what was Iris's weakness in the first place, and what does that translate to for X? Because X didn't fight Iris. So what do you even do with that? Double's weakness is double Cyclone, so we're gonna go with that. Power Saw. X do you read? They've got you trapped in an enclosed space. You'll have to fight your way out somehow. Just remember, the bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Reigning Turtle. Smart Man.
And the other interesting thing about this fight is they actually made a custom room for this. Like, they decided not to put this in Turtleoid's room, but instead made a version of Mandrill's room that can properly fit Turtleoid. Because if you just pick the regular SNES room, yeah, you won't fit. Turtleoid would probably take up like 90% of the room, and you literally can't do anything, and he can't do anything. It would just be dumb all around. Why they went through the effort to actually make a new room instead of using Turtleoids is a little beyond me, but... Oh, whoops. So yeah, you pretty much have to wait it out for Turtleoid. You could use Ice Burst instead for him, and actually, you could probably get rid of him a little bit quicker than that, but you do have to deal with Mandrill's stuff in the meantime, then. Sharks and Jets. Well done, X. You've infiltrated the junk facility where we believe the satellite laser is being built. Wait, X, there are two Mavericks incoming at high speed. This one is cute because because player can create junk versions of old bosses. He can make Chameleon, Centipede, and Hornet. But when you use Charged Metal Anchor, his weapon, you actually create a whole bunch of Storm Eagles. So I think that's a cute little nod there. When I was playing this on normal, I picked Meteor Rain instead because Meteor Rain hits it's another like it's another litter the screen with stuff move. But it's a little more inaccurate because the bubbles they're fairly small. See, that's Magma Centipede. The other reason I picked Chameleon Sting this time is because I saw Shadowrock ZX, his upload of all the X Challenge fights, and he actually used Charged Chameleon Sting for this fight. He actually beat it on normal, which good for him. Heartbreak and betrayal. The war has been cruel, full of loss and tragedy. Friends have betrayed us, and sometimes it seems hard to go on. But we can't quit until there's peace. Fight X.
Iris. Double.
Boy, am I looking forward to just going ham on this fight. Oh, probably I won't even need to use Charged Chameleon Sting. But this is the other thing that happens.
Show you no mercy.
When double dies, Iris summons Colonel. Like, when I was playing yesterday on normal, I think I was able to kill double maybe once or twice. And, you know, I was really softened up at that point. So to then have to do this is like climbing a mountain. This is just, Iris just litters the screen with crap. It's like, even this, I'm like really not sure how to avoid everything. So it's like, I'm thankful I can actually tank the hits. I think this will be it. Just gonna take one more hit, and then that's it. So you can see, even on easy, like they put up a fight. If they didn't do like 1 damage per hit, like that might have actually been a fight. So I think... Ah yes, that's the other thing. When you beat X Challenge, it plays the Legacy Collection credits. Oh, and that's interesting. When I did this yesterday, I actually played the credits manually from the actual from the options menu. And when I did it there, it used the default controls. But here, because I guess it's carried over from X Challenge, I do have the controls set how they were before. So, not that there's no real reason to dash in this mode, but my dash is on L1 right now. And there is a Hunter medal tied to the credits. As you can see, you play as X, and you can shoot all the names down. You don't have to shoot everything, but if you shoot down enough names, you'll get a little notification. And I think the song will change at the end. That sound was like, not, that little ding there was not it. That's, I think that's kind of like, you're a little bit of the way there right now. I think a couple more a couple more jingles, and eventually you'll see a note on the lower left-hand corner, and that will show that you shot down enough. And then the Hunter medal, you will get credit for the Hunter medal. So basically the strategy for this is to always charge. Regular piece shots don't do anything. They maybe break one letter at a time. So definitely do charge shots because they pierce. You do have access to the Z Saber. No special weapons. So pretty much just charge shot everything you see. And maybe throw a half charge if you can't get one in. Those logos you can't break. There's the note. So eventually, once this credits song finishes, it will play a different song. So I really don't have to break names anymore, I'm pretty sure, but I'm going to anyway. Because you still have to sit through, the credits, I would imagine, in order for the trophy to pop. I made this joke yesterday. I think it's too good to pass up. Destroying all these names is pretty cathartic. So it lets me take out my rage of them patching the flying resets and glitch in X8. I think we're almost there. I think that was the last branch of Capcom, and now we got other subsidiaries. There we go. And once this song plays, you're obviously, you don't play anymore.
Fragments of me lie in the darkness waiting to be found. All I see around me are shadows. No matter how I may try, so I keep on looking to find a light that will guide me. I won't give up the fight. Why am I here? What is my purpose? Where is the answer I seek for me and for tomorrow?
It looks like these names could be broken, but obviously there's no more X. So these names are safe. I love the little Sigma head there. And as Mega Man X. So yeah, you get this cute little screen, and this is where the trophy pops. So you probably could skip the credits, admittedly, but then how are you going to hear the song? Yeah, you definitely could skip the credits. In fact, I remember skipping them when I did it yesterday. when I beat Volume 2. Yeah, there's the trophy for completing all, for completing X Challenge. You can just take a look at the picture itself and see the cool new art. Then unlock hard mode, then unlock practice mode, which is pretty useful. X Challenge completion reward, a new wallpaper has been unlocked. Set your wallpaper via the options menu. I'm honestly not sure if that's the one that refers to, you know, look at 20 pictures, then change to the secret wallpaper. A new track has been added to the music player. This does apply to that medal, which I'll show off. I'll show off that next. So we're gonna go to the museum. Gonna go to the music player. So it says listen to 10 tracks. I forget if I listened to them yet on this version. I think I did. Yeah, I think I've already listened to 10 tracks here, so you can't actually see this, but when the game keeps track of how many songs you've listened to, there will normally be a little save icon in the lower left corner. It will be of like X's head. It'll be like of X's head or something. And it'll actually update whenever you listen to a new song for after a certain amount of time. Oh, see, it actually did one right there. Let's see if it'll keep doing it. Like, I'm pretty sure I listened to all these things anyway, so... That might also just be like a load icon or something. Yeah, that little icon will appear when you've listened to a song for the first time. And so, I haven't been keeping track of how many songs I've listened to. I'm pretty sure it's well over 10 now. But once you listen to 10 songs for the first time, I'm not sure if they specify if they have to be from all 4 games like the picture one does, but you might as well do that anyway. And then go over to the actual Legacy Collection selection of music. If you're in the, if you're stuck on this menu here, just press back, and then go to the bottom of the list. And this is the secret track. Give It a Shot Extended. Play this. And I think once you've listened to it long enough, you will get the trophy. You have to listen to the entire track, I see. Well, we got time to burn, so we can do that. It didn't pop just now, right? I'm pretty sure it hasn't showed up yet, so we'll just let it play. I don't remember having to listen to the whole thing when I did this yesterday, but I honestly don't remember. Let's see, it's saving stuff during all this. once the song ends, I'll take a look at my my trophy screenshot, see where I got it on Collection 2. I noticed it saved a few times. Yeah, I don't think I listened to this all the way on the, I don't think I did this yesterday. So... let's see what happens. Interesting. Didn't show up. The only other, the only other thing I have is maybe it does depend on the, that it might depend on how many sources you've used. So I'm pretty sure I did all this. See, I got a save notification for that, so maybe... I don't know. Yeah, I knew for long enough, which, when I did this, I never listened to them for more than a few seconds. You know, I definitely went to, What did I look at? Yeah, I remember commenting on, the spelling down there for Eregion. Yeah, I remember the comment on this because I swore that this guy's name was Egregion with another G. The only other thing is if I didn't play enough songs from here or something. Because I'm thinking maybe you have to play some songs from Legacy Collection. Yeah, I did just get a save for this song. I didn't see one for this one. Maybe that was it. So I guess I didn't have 10 songs at that point, because, yeah, it should pop up immediately. Alright, back Camelo, thanks for stopping by. So yeah, long and short of it, just make sure you listen to 10 songs from all 5 categories. You know, just say 2 from each, because you got 2 from X1, 2 from X2, 2 from X2, 2 from X4, and 2 from Legacy Collection. And then give it a shot, and it should pop. Now I'm also going to take a look at gallery stuff, because I haven't got this to pop on my other thing yet either. So it says to look at 20 pictures and then change your wallpaper to the secret image. So again, there's 5 categories, so we're gonna divide it up by 5. So we're gonna look at 4 pictures per game. Which I probably have looked at some of these already, so there probably won't be a save notification. In fact, I did look at these already. I definitely remember doing so. So that's 4 for X1. Four for X2. 4 for X3. 4 for X4. And 4 for Legacy Collection. Now, I remember trying to get the wallpaper to show up in X Challenge and it not working. So let's take a look here. I did get it there. Okay. Yeah, Reconnaissance Complete is... Yeah, okay, so, yeah, that is all I have to do. So, I could have swore I did this on Collection 2 and it not working. So, that's interesting. So, yeah. So, that's all you have to do. You just have to look at 20 pictures from all 5 categories and then change to Special 1. Now, I'm pretty sure Special Wallpaper 1, which you obviously can't see right here, but that was unlocked when I beat X Challenge, but I believe you can, also unlock it from beating any of the other 4 games. Special 2, I'm not sure when that would unlock. So that should have been all the hunter medals we could get on this back end here. Yeah, reconnaissance complete, audio signal incoming, identity erased, and then these are the 2 X challenge ones that I got before. I'll show that again, and then complete all X Hunter stages. I'm pretty sure everything else in this, we're actually going to have to play the games. Yeah, everything else relates to the actual Mega Man X games. So what I'm going to do now is kind of re-record the stuff I did yesterday, but instead of this, I'm going to do it on Nintendo Switch. So what that means for Legacy Collection 1, all I have to do is these 2 X Challenge Hunter medals. Complete an X Challenge stage equipped with only the X Buster, and check your own ranking in X Challenge. So I am going to do that right now. I'm going to switch over to Switch. Just make sure everything's plugged in. I'm sure my Pro Controller's dead. Now let's see how my HDMI switcher likes to handle this on, or rather, let's see how OBS likes to handle this. Yep, just switches immediately. Good. And yes, these are the Japanese versions of the games. I just made a Japanese account specifically to get these versions. Just make sure the audio is showing up. It is. Okay, so the main reason I got the Japanese versions was, of course, to have you know, the image songs at the beginning and ends of the games. So let's get into it. Just me, or is it running at 30 FPS? So let me see if these are in, these are still in English, so maybe it's reading off my, something else. Let's get rid of these filters. Alright, so with X Challenge Volume 1, all we're going to do is, for now, set my controls the way I like them. And we're going to start it up. Skip the intro, I guess. We don't need it anymore. Oh, you can't actually skip the intro. Alright, so the two medals involved for X Challenge Volume 1. Beating a stage using only the Buster and then looking at your leaderboard ranking. And I figure Buster only, I think I tried it on normal and it seems possible, but do yourself a favor, just do it on easy. So the way to start, and it means not equipping a special weapon at all. So you see, press plus to start with X Buster only. Attempt the stage without the aid of any special weapons, a true challenge worthy of players who have mastered the games. That's what you want to do.
Chili Penguin. Frostwall.
And so it says you only have the X Buster, but that's not true. You can't really see it under the icy fog here, but you do have boots on. Because I think otherwise they didn't think it was very nice to not give you an air dash for Frost Walrus. So yeah, just use charge shots. Oh, the other thing you have is you actually have a Z Saber, even if you don't when you don't have weapons equipped. So I'm gonna see if that actually counts. I'm pretty sure my attempt won't be invalidated because of that. But it's good to be sure. Penguin's almost dead. Let's worry about him. Let's focus on him. Let's get rid of him. And yeah, by stage, they definitely mean only a, just one pair of bosses. That's all that matters. See, there it is. We got a new Hunter Medal Elite. So, and now to check the leaderboard, you actually have to finish a stage. So we're going to do that. We'll just keep doing Buster only. Actually, on second thought, I think we'll reset and do Penguin and Walrus again with weapons. So just press B. You will lose your progress for that attempt. But that's fine because we're just gonna breeze right through it anyway. Press B to reselect weapons. And we're gonna pick Fire Wave. We're gonna pick Spin Wheel, and we're gonna pick Ground Hunter, just like before.
Chili Penguin. Frostwall.
there we go. Before I continue, let me actually turn my PS4 off. Should have done that before. Let me find my switcher. Which is plugged into which? Not that one. Okay, that's the Nintendo Switch. There we go. Okay, let me actually turn this off. Because I think we're done with it for the night. Always remember to, not profile, sync those trophies up too. Alright. Now where were we? Okay. Yeah, we'll be finishing up with Switch for right now.
Wheel gear. Bubble crack.
Yeah, I'm actually playing this on the Switch Pro controller. It actually feels pretty good. Not real different from playing on a DualShock 4.
Slash piece. Crescent piece.
I'm gonna see if I can keep. Yeah, I kept Slash Beast down in his hole. And there we go. So now that the stage is complete, we get our score. Let it upload. Now, when I did this on PS4 yesterday, my score didn't show up immediately. So I go to the leaderboard. Get out of here. I'm really rank 1. So go press the My Rank button, and there you go. I'm really number 1 right now? Get out of here! No one did that better than me. Well, the next best guy did Rising Fire, so... I don't know. That would be interesting. The one thing I would have liked with X Challenge actually is if there were replays for it. I think that would have actually been kind of cool. So yeah, there we go. There are both of the Volume 1 challenges done. And that's all I needed to show for Volume 1. To show you exactly what to do with that. So now we're going to leave Volume 1 behind. Now we're going to go to Volume 2. Or Collection 2. So it's going to be a lot more of the same here. We're going to do a little bit more in this just to catch up with what we had yesterday. So first off, what I want to do here is... first off, let me get rid of screen filters. I'm going to change the language to Japanese for a second, just to satisfy my own curiosity. No, I can't read Japanese, but I just wanna check something here. So yeah, I'm gonna do all 3 things. I'm gonna beat X Challenge Volume 2 on this and get the 2 things relating to that as well. Again, I'm going to set my controls the way I want them. That should be it. Command dash off. Alright, and now we're gonna go... First off, is this intro now in Japanese? It is. So yeah, just to change it up, just because we've seen this stuff before. All I want to do here is I'm just gonna pop into this first fight right here, and I just want to see what the boss callouts are. Okay, it does say they're Japanese names. That's all I wanted to do. That's just to satisfy my own curiosity. So, gonna go back to language, and we're gonna set it back to English. Alright, so more X Challenge. Let's go. So again, like I noted before, the third set of bosses in each stage is different. So last time it was Crescent Grizzly and Slash Beast, but in this one it's Web Spider and Wire Sponge. And So so I'm gonna have to change my my special weapon layout accordingly. So for the first two, we're gonna pick same thing before, Fire Wave and Spin Wheel, and for the third one, we'll pick Twin Slasher. And for this first one, we're going to just, this should come naturally, but we're looking to beat this with, looking to beat a stage with 9 minutes or more left on the timer. Which I'm thinking won't be too difficult for any given match. Yep, see that? 936. So that's one challenge down. Speed of light, there it is. So the other one is for having no more than 3 minutes left on the timer. So we're just gonna wait around for a long time in this fight. Which I guess is apropos for this, because, you know, Wheelgator likes to dive in the gunk a lot.
Wheelgator. Bubble Crab.
So we'll kill Crab. And I guess we'll just take our dear sweet time here. What's funny is the health that Crab drops has disappeared already. One second. I'm back. So, yeah, obviously, you just gotta wait for 7 long minutes. I guess if you were to play a stage on normal that's particularly difficult, you would just reach 3 minutes naturally. So yeah, we're just gonna wait around for another 4 minutes. So I guess this is a good way to teach you about the way Wheelgator works. When he's throwing spin wheels at you, you could just kind of stand in front of him, and then they'll never hurt you. When he's diving down here, just hug into the upper corner here. When you see one coming up the wall, jump off and then air dash back on. Obviously his Psycho Crusher, just jump over it. See, doing this on easy is kind of a chore. But I'm sure if you were playing on normal, or if you weren't good at the games, then yeah, this might be a little bit less torturous. Actually, this behavior where he always does 2 Psycho Crushers is kind of I don't think he did that in the original version of the game on SNES. He would probably do 1 and then do something else, but he's always done 2 in a row. Nearly there. One more minute. I have a feeling he's going to dive one more time, so hopefully that will take us. Yeah, okay. Once he's done with spin wheels, he'll do Psycho Crushers. Okay, he's going to do spin wheels again. So he throws a few set of spin wheels, and he's going to decide to throw another set. And once these spin wheels are gone, he's going to do Psycho Crushers. There we go. Less than 3 minutes left. And that's another one. Can't hit me. So now to continue along the mode to finish it up. So we haven't actually seen these stages before, so let's read what they gotta say. Tangled webs. X, our hunters are getting immobilized and annihilated out there. Whatever is lurking in that jungle, try not to get trapped. Keep your eyes open.
Web spike. Wire spike.
There we go. So yeah, I'm just gonna plow through these as quick as I can. Which I'm noticing just a tiny little speed difference on Switch. It seems to be loading just a little bit slower. Alright, so for Owl, I'm gonna pick Aiming Laser again. Spinning Blade, and then set over there is Rose Red and Yammark. So I'll pick Ground Fire for that.
Storm out.
Actually, the thing with aiming lasers, it's so unwieldy. Okay.
Pyropegasus. Neon Tiger.
Okay. Again, like, you know what's going to happen with this. So this is just for completion's sake, just to show that I've done them. So, okay, new stage, Fly Trap. Our remote sensor station is picking up weird movement in the jungle near the solar energy complex. The signal keeps vanishing into the foliage. Any ideas?
Spike Roaster. Commander Yammer.
Yeah, to get rid of Rose Red as quickly as possible, fire ground fire immediately when he lands. That's right when his invincibility runs out. And yeah, don't worry about Yamark. He just kind of dies by himself. Okay, next up, we're going to take... We're going to take Spin Wheel this time. We're going to try that out for Crab instead. I'm going to stick with Soul Body, and for the third fight, we're going to take Ray's Splasher.
Spark Man. Bubble Crab.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Because we could just pretty much tank whatever Mandrill throws at us.
Cyber Beacon. Power.
Oh yeah, Rhino didn't even do his invincible dash last time. Force multipliers. The Resurrected and the Undying. This duo is of Deadly Mavericks could take you out could take out any of our hunters single-handed. Can you really fight them both at once? So what I think I'll do for the YouTube video for this version is to you know, just provide timestamps for all these unique fights in Volume 2. So Hymax is a unique type of fight. You have to stun him with a charge shot. And then you can hit him with a special weapon to damage him. Which, yeah, Vile is actually getting in the way of it a bit. And that blue block that he's throwing up is a shield, but Ray Splasher is a piercing weapon. So that's why I'm able to not have to break the shield, actually, to hit him. Huh. I guess Ray Splasher is a little inaccurate. Okay, now he's in that mode, he's always vulnerable. That's normally really annoying to deal with, but he was one hit away from death, so there you go. Alright, double Cyclone, Ground Fire, and for the third fight, Electric Spark.
Magma Tribute. Neon Tiger.
So again, let's just dash to the left. There we go.
Spike Roaster. Wire Spike.
Nice. Got the DM skip there. Warning lights. The massive mechanaloid forge works on the city outskirts is being systematically wrecked by a pair of Mavericks. X, they must be stopped before the reactor blows. Pretty sure there's no actual reactor. Pretty sure this is the only fight that has Firefly in it. Formerly known as Izzy Glow. But I've always used the Japanese name Shining Honorudix, or Honorudicus. Release a charge Electric Spark immediately on Armadillo so you can actually hit him before he rolls up. Wow. Firefly was pretty nice there. He barely did anything. That was super fast. That was 19 seconds. Okay, stage 5. We're gonna pick Flash Laser, Magma Blade, and who is that? Seahorse and Hornet, I think. So I'm gonna pick Frost Shield again.
Spiral Pegasus. Dark Necrobat.
So I guess a good way to think about this is to keep an eye on Necrobat, because you can't really hit him until he comes down, at least with charged Flash Laser. Just be mindful of him. Always look at the edge of the stage. And then you just whittle down Pegasus.
Morph Law. Blizzard Volta.
Damn. Splash damage. The hangar housing our autonomous helicopter squadrons has been sabotaged. The Mavericks responsible are still in the facility. Don't let them escape X.
Toxic Seahorse. Blast Hole.
So we got some leftover Magma Blade, or actually we have a full set of Magma Blade. Let's use that. You know, it's good, because Hornet likes to fly around a lot. No problemo. So here we're going to pick Ground Dash, Magma Blade, and I guess Tri-Thunder. That would be Sigma's weakness. Sigma X5 version.
Blaze Heaters. Blast Hole.
Yeah, there we go. Charge Ground Dash is nice and all, but it's slow.
Wizard Wallpaper. Blind Dino Rex.
God, Charge Tri-Thunder is bad. Okay. 6-3. This is a fun one. Nightmare Zero and what's he called? Psycho Sigma? Yeah, Psycho Sigma. System corrupted. The catastrophic aftermath of Sigma's madness is so extensive that the root cause may never be determined. All we can do is protect the present. Fight X. So this is a fun one because I'm going to focus on Zero first. Because his weakness is actually the Z-Saber. And there we go. I'm saying there we go a lot. Meme it up, comments. Okay, stage 7, we're gonna take Electric Spark. Let's try Fire Wave this time, and third stage is Ground Scaravich and Shield Sheldon. I think I'll take Metal Anchor.
Armored Armadillo. Rainy Turtle.
Is that a viewer perchance that sent me a friend request? I won't look at that on stream. I'll look at it after I sign off. But
Neon Tiger. Chill Penguin.
these iframes are kind of funky, I think. Buster Alley. You may be pinned down by these two Mavericks, but try not to get bowled over. Strike through your defenses and victory will be yours, with time to spare. Yeah, we haven't seen Ground Scaravich up till now, right?
Ground Scaravich. Shield Sheldon.
Nor have we seen ropes to hang on either. And there we go. I did it again. Almost done. Okay. Ground Dash, Magma Blade, and who's that? Player and... What would I rather have for that fight? I guess Meteor Rain.
Pyropegasus. Blaze Heaters.
Killed him while doing dives.
Dark Necrobat. Blizzard Wolf.
There we go. Not too bad. Deep trouble. The Seafront Space Center is being battered by tidal waves, preventing any shuttles from launching. To keep the Mavericks causing this maritime mess, X.
Metal Sharkboard. Tidal Wave.
Oh. Okay, so Whale is immune to water as well. Didn't actually know that. He's not immune to fire. Maybe Crescent Blade was a better pick for that. I think Whale was more annoying than Player. But again, that was a cute pairing, the two fish. Or two of the fish. I'm gonna take Ice Burst this time to show what that's like. I think Meteor Rain's better on this one for Player. Actually, yeah, that's perfect because that's also Dynamo's weakness. And for the third one, I can take whatever I want. So you know what? I could double up on this first round and use both Maverick's weaknesses. The easier how it works is they're both weak to ice weapons.
Raining through. Spark Man.
So yeah, you can kind of loop Turtloid like this, but you do have to delay your shot a little bit. If you shoot immediately, it'll whip.
Storm. Metal Shark.
Alright. Final stage in Volume 2 is pretty fun. I really like this one coming up. So I'm thinking, you know, how the hell are you going to fit Gate into this? Well, they found a way. Dynamic duo, Genius and Madness have joined forces. Each claims to seek perfection. One on the battlefield, the other in the field of science. Show them what perfect means, X. This is actually... This is actually a cool pair. So yeah, the way Gate works is he throws out like these different colored balls of energy. What you have to do is destroy them, and then they'll create a little bit of debris. And the debris that it shoots out is what damages Gate. And so now you see that Dynamo is dead. Gate summons him, and he always does this screen-clearing move. But to point out, Dynamo doesn't have a hitbox himself. So you can just go right up to him, and you're safe. Because otherwise, those lasers fill up the entire screen. I'm sure on normal they hurt really hard. Otherwise, Gate is just a big waiting game. Ooh, actually, Shotgun Ice worked really well. That broke a ball immediately. That was really good, actually. One more hit. That's it. So let's see how the credits work on this. I'm going to play until I get the until I get the note, and then I'll try and quit out immediately and see what happens. Because again, you don't have to break everything in the credits. You just need to hit a certain threshold. And again, just stand up close to them and constantly charge. Can't be too much more. Okay, we got the note. That did not get me the credits achievement, I noticed. That was the Complete X Challenge achievement. So, we gotta go back, do the full credits. Skipping it does not help you. Rank number 5 on that. That's not even trying. Yes, the same things before. We get the secret track, we get a secret wallpaper. So let's, again, for completion's sake, let's complete the credits. Oh, and actually kept, it remembers my my controller layout too. That's cool. So yeah, let's just get through this. So yeah, that's like 3 or 4 notifications now. Seems like I can't get it before Digital Works Entertainment. So yeah, unfortunately, you do have to let the credits play out. Actually, I don't even have to break anything anymore. Oh, these things count as walls. That's cool. Yeah. We're just gonna let this finish up, and then there's gonna be a couple more things we're gonna do. We're gonna do the gallery challenges again, just to show them unlocking properly. Okay, now re-feature plays.
Fragments of me lie in the darkness, waiting to be found. All I see around me are shadows. No matter how I may try, so I keep on looking to find a light that will guide me. I won't give up the fight. Why am I here? What is my purpose? Where is the answer I seek for me and for tomorrow? Running for all I'm worth, I shout, reaching ahead, I throw my arms to the wind. Even if it takes all I have, with the last of my voice I'll cry, I'll call with all of my soul. The sparkling uncontainable light, spilling over a brand new world. Despite the struggles, dizzying and blinding, but I don't wanna close my eyes or look away. Of boundless feelings, cascading over a brand new world. I'll keep them with me for just a little bit longer. I'll keep them safe here until the next world arrives.
Yeah, there it is. Defrag Complete. So, okay, let's do this properly. First, we'll go to the music player. The goal is to play 10 tracks in total, and then listen to the secret song, which we unlocked by completing X challenge, but you can get it from clearing any of the games. So there are 5 categories, so we're going to listen to 2 songs from each, and we're going to look for a little save icon in the corner. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Here we go. Ideally, you would want to pick the shortest songs possible. I'm letting about at least like a quarter or a third of the song play. So this should be 10. Just gonna give a couple more seconds. And play Give It a Shot Extended, and it should pop. It has not yet. So let's do a little bit more here. Still no. Again, let's find a whole bunch of short songs here. Yeah, jingles would be good. So let's take a look after this. So getting it to, like, save is a little funky, I'm guessing. Let's quit out and go back in. So yeah, this seems a little finicky. So let's just try playing more. Do we have any more short songs here? Ah, yes, the Japanese songs are here, so... This is the advantage for the Japanese version. I'm even not very familiar with X5's credits song. The volume is really low. I can't even hear it. Okay, more short songs here. Let's see if that did it. Not yet. Not sure why this isn't really going yet. This is weird. Still has not appeared. Very perplexed by this. I wonder if it's just like a set amount of time you have to listen to or something. So yeah, I'm still very confused about all this. We just got it on Volume 1. There it is. That's just like, I don't know, that one is so picky. Alright, now let's try and do the gallery one, see if this is going to work right. Again, I'm going to look at 4 pictures from each game. I'm getting a save icon for each one. So I think this is good. That's 20. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to, I actually have to play a game. So I'm going to pick X6 because I also got 2 Hunter medals here last time that I'm going to get right now. So first off, I'm going to activate Rookie Hunter mode because you actually need it for one medal. So yeah, I'm going to set my controls, not that it really matters. And so the other thing I'm going to put in the code for the Ultimate Armor X. So on this screen, you know, new game continue options, highlight game start, and press left, 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 right. You'll hear a thing like that. Start a new game. and you'll have the ultimate armor. Now, with the ultimate armor, use Nova Strike, your Giga Attack, on the Giga Attack button. Kill something with that, and you get a thing for that. So now I'm going to make my way over to the first pit available. Which would be right here. Gonna let that thing break. And there you go. Wait, what? And that's it. So let's exit the game. Turn off Rookie Hunter because we'll never use it again. And now just do a quick evaluation of all the medals we got so far. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Let me go back into X6. I forgot to do one thing that I meant to. So, what button do I have to push for this? Just, oh yeah, minus. So we're gonna change the wallpaper to the special wallpaper, and there we go. Another day, another recon. Now we can quit. And now we could check on the medals we got today. Yep, another day, another recon. They've hacked our comms. Wait, what? My ult is ready. Defrag complete. Complete any X stage with at least 9 minutes left on the timer. Complete all X challenge stages. Complete any X challenge with no more than 3 minutes left on the timer. And we should be up to date on everything now. So that's going to be the end for this video. Tomorrow I'll actually start back. I'll go back to Legacy Collection 1 and actually play the play X1 and probably as well X2 and X3 if we have time. So keep it tuned to then. I will tweet when I go live at Satoru GDQ. That's also, my YouTube page is Satoru, and my Twitch page, obviously, if you're watching this on Twitch right now, is also Satoru GDQ. So until then, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.